Now we're going to learn some turns. Starting with one poi, I recommend starting with the hand that is your non-dominant side, meaning if you're right-handed and you do everything with your right hand, try using your left. So I'm going to start spinning in forwards with my left hand. My body is going to turn counterclockwise or to the left. As the poi swings down, it's going to come down past my toes, and it'll end up turning around 180 degrees. Important thing to mention with this is as you turn and the poi comes back to your left side, you're now going to be spinning backwards. So from forwards, as the poi head comes down, I turn past my toes, and now I'm spinning backwards. Again, from forwards, my body's going to turn to the left or counterclockwise. Poi comes down, past my toes, and back to the left-hand side of my body, spinning backwards. I've noticed a lot of people, when they begin to do this, will turn past their toes and leave their arm right here. This is not where you want to end up. Imagine that your wrist is locked to your hip. Maybe there's a bar right there. And your wrist is going to stay right here next to your hip. It's going to come down past my toes and to my left side, spinning backwards. Now try it with your right hand, or your left if you were just using your right. Start by spinning forwards. I'm going to turn clockwise or to the right, turning into the poi hand. Poi head comes down past my toes, and now I'm spinning backwards in my right hand. Again, forward spinning, down past my toes, backwards. Now to turn from backwards to forwards. Again, going to turn towards my poi hand. I'm spinning backwards, meaning I'm going to continue my circle to the right or clockwise. This time I'm going to turn when the poi head is up in the air, right up here at its peak. So the poi will come up. Poi head's going to come up past my head. Again, spinning backwards. On the right hand side of your body, I'm going to turn to the right or clockwise. Poi head will come up past my head, back to my right. Again, from backwards, poi comes up. Now I'm spinning forwards. Backwards, turn, forwards. Now with the left hand. Spinning backwards, turning into the poi, or counterclockwise. Poi head comes up near my head, and back to the left side, spinning forwards. Backward spin, turn, forward spin. The other direction of turning is turning away from your poi head. So I'm going to be spinning forwards with my right hand, and now instead of turning into the poi clockwise, I'm going to turn counterclockwise. Poi will come down past my toes to my right side, and I'll be backwards. Again, turning away from the poi. Poi crosses past my toes as I turn. Forwards, down past my toes, backwards. And same thing from spinning backwards. You can turn away from the poi. The poi will come up past my head. And with the left hand, forwards, it's going to come past my toes as I turn. Spinning backwards, come up and turn. Forward spinning, my body's going to turn clockwise or to the right. The poi is going to come down past my toes as I turn 180 degrees. Now I'm spinning backwards. Now that you've done this with one hand, and you've got all those turns, both left and right, clockwise and counterclockwise, forwards and backwards spinning, try it with two poi. The idea with these two poi, we're going to use these tracks on the ground for our visual cue and to help. The track over here, farthest away to my left-hand side, is going to be track 1. This one is track 2. Track 1, track 2. I'm going to start by spinning forwards in equal time. Both poi are going to join together on track 2 for just an instant. Spinning forwards, I'm going to turn to the right or clockwise. Both poi come on track 2, and then split apart again. Again, spinning forwards, both poi come together, track 2, end up spinning backwards. Turning counterclockwise to the left, both poi are going to come up. Again, forwards, both come on track 2, backward spin. Backwards, track 2, forward spin. Now turning the opposite direction. Both come on track 1, and again from backwards, now they go track 1. So the idea of this is to practice turning all directions. From forward spinning, practice turning both clockwise and counterclockwise. From backwards, turning clockwise and counterclockwise. Things to keep in mind here, as you are spinning, when you spin forwards, you will turn when the poi comes down. From backwards, you will turn when the poi heads are up. Forwards turning, poi heads down. Backwards turning, poi heads up. There's a basic turn.